less than a God-honoring life. Actually start believing that your life, the one you live, can actually make an impact. And I actually think what's interesting is this: the one thing that will stop everybody here from doing that, there's a brand new idol in America. It's not sex, it's not drugs, it's not rock and roll, it's not materialism. I actually believe this idol is stopping people from doing anything significant with their life. And here it is, a brand new idol in America. It's the idol of safety. Everybody hears this: safety first. I actually thought a good motto for this university would be this: God first, safety last. Go out and take some risks, okay? Now, if you don't think this is true, you have grown up in the safest. For example, I made a list. We are the most seat-belted, airbagged, bike-helmeted, knee-pad-wearing, hyper-insured, sunscreen-slathering, massively medicated, password-protected generation in history. And all it's done is make everybody more afraid of everything. Now, I'm not advocating going out and doing dumb stuff. What I'm saying, though, is this: I think the idol of safety is wrecking people's faith and keeping them in a boat and stopping them from making an impact. And the problem is this: people, safety is an illusion. You can play it safe and still die in some freak accident. I read a report 2 weeks ago. This actually happened. Freak accidents in history. For example, okay, in London, at the turn of the century, a giant vat of beer exploded. And a 25-foot wall of beer flowed out into the street, and 7 people drowned in beer. Some of you are thinking, well, if you gotta go. In 1910, in Boston, Massachusetts, a giant vat of molasses exploded, and the molasses oozed out into the street, killing 21 people. Apparently, 21 very slow people. Oh, molasses, walk for your lives. I want to give you 2 verses. One's from Jesus, the other one I made up. Let me give you the one I made up first. Go into all the world and have really successful careers and drive oversized cars and build big houses and keep all your money and avoid people who are different from you. Take no risks. Lead safe, respectable lives. That is 1 Hallucinations 3:16. Which is the exact opposite of Jesus Christ saying these words. He says, whoever wants to save their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for me will actually save it. Go out and take some God-honoring risks and make some things happen with your life. The second thing, by the way, how much time do I have? 5 minutes? All right, now if I only had 5 minutes left to live, here's what I would tell you next. I would do what Jesus did. I'd tell you a story. People, you are graduating from a university that I am proud to associate with, because Azusa Pacific University started the largest single missions movement in history, Mexicali, Mexico. And a few years ago, I made a major mistake. I moved to Marin County, California, and while I was in Marin County, California, I became a youth pastor at a church that had all the wealthy people in the county from Marin, which was the wealthiest county in the country. All the wealthy people, all the executives, and their rich teenagers was in the youth group. I walked into high school Sunday school class for the first time, and I realized I am looking at the most spoiled church brats I've ever seen. 18 of the brightest, best looking, logo on everything, Porsche driving, Harvard, Princeton, Azusa Pacific bound students I'd ever seen. And I thought, I'm going to get them into giving their lives away and living God first and missions if it kills me. It nearly did. I walked back in the next week and I said, hey, what do you do during Easter? And I never let him answer, because I said, because this Easter, and I gave him a 1 hour long manipulative pitch about going to Mexico and serving poor people and building homes and all this kind of stuff. At the end of that, I said, okay, who's going with me? And all 18 of them said, no, 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 nobody. And so people, I said, what do you do? We ski. We ski in Vail. We ski in Aspen. We ski in Fresno. We ski, okay? And you know what? It took 6 months of motivating, manipulating, outright lying. Finally, these guys are like, okay, we know we should go, but you don't understand. We ski together in Mexico. It's a tradition. And I'm saying stuff like, bring your skis. The skiing in Mexico in April is awesome. What happens is 6 months later, we have 38 high school students bound, gagged, and handcuffed and on their way to Mexico. Some of those students still have not recovered from that experience. We headquarter with a bunch of people from Azusa Pacific, and we start going to our village, and the first thing they see are a guy laying by the side of the road, no arms, no legs, 4 amputations, and these rich kids start going, what happened? And I'm saying stuff like, I don't know, maybe he didn't have enough money to get medical help in time, and that got at him. And people living in unbelievable conditions got at him. But the big shocker was this. We go to headquarter for the first time with our church, which is down some dirt road, and the second we all pull up on a Sunday morning to connect with this church, we realize something is terribly wrong. The church has literally burned down. There's 4 charred walls. The roof is burned and crashed in. And now I have 38 teenagers looking at me saying, way to go, Ray.
By the recommendation of the faculty.
Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Science in Social Work according to your particular area of study.
Mary Glenevieve Christine de Guzman Lagan.
Stephen Michael Howard.
Douglas Stanley Kirshner, magna cum laude.
Andrea Casillas.
Jeremiah Charles Hill, magna cum laude. Yamileth Madris.
Wing Yan Wang.
Charat Minat Lurtkusan, magna cum laude.
Bethany Wilson.
Timothy George.
Whitney Sherman, magna cum laude.
Jasmine Jalisa Lizargas.
Angela Marie Hansler.
Megan Bree Campbell.
Nicholas Lemon. Bryce Chamberlain. Jordan Lorin Salviati. Nicole Rochelle Brown.
Emily Higgins Johnson.
Hi, Aaron.
Jeffrey Timothy. Luis Duenas. Renee Montoya Menchavar.
It's like,
yeah, you guys are so family oriented.
Hannah Lynn Bema.
Joey, I found you.
I like that song.